Hey everyone, I'm sorry it's been a while. There's been a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and I've been working out some networking issues, which seem to have now been resolved, so we can start focusing on polishing mechanics and other things like that, adding more content in. This is update video, I think, number 3. As you can see here, we've already added some real-world brands into the game with more coming. I've done a little bit of work on the customization menu, as well as added a new marker in. You can see right here. I have a couple extra masks, some mask colors. More coming soon. Jersey options. I've already got a few ready to go. Just need to add it into the menu. As far as the menu goes, there's not a whole lot that's changed. We'll hop into the NXL World Cup map. Right off the bat, you can tell it looks different from the last video I posted. We have some new net models and textures.
5 seconds.
Have the new marker. Die logos all over the place. We have some new bunker sounds. Also have a more organic sounding marker. There's also diving. I'll throw up a little clip of a third-person animation for the diving, so you can see that. Did some work on the environment, make it look a little bit more like a NXL event. I'm gonna be doing some more work on environments here soon. As for updates on the game, I'm gonna keep it pretty short and simple. We do have a lot of Discord questions to go over, and I think some of them are very good. It'll provide a lot of insight as to my plans for the game. Alrighty, first question we got is asking when we're gonna get a reload animation. I have one made up already, but I have to make animations for when you're holding the marker in each hand, so it's twice the work to get each animation done. And it's a little bit discouraging knowing that I'm just gonna end up finding somebody to redo all the animations anyways, so I'm not extremely motivated to polish up animations just yet. Next question is, what games or game inspired you to make this? A lot of it was digital paintball. That was a big inspiration. As you can tell, the way the game's set up currently is kind of like a version of a newer modern version of digital paintball, and it's going to be like that with some more options. There's not going to be a campaign mode at all, but there will be offline AI for when people want to practice. Do you plan to gather other devs for the project? Not necessarily. I would like to keep all the coding to myself, but I am trying to find a 3D artist to get some more markers like hoppers, masks, that kind of stuff into the game, since that's not quite my specialty. Next question is, are bounce shots a possibility? Yes, it'll be added in eventually. I can't say when. That's kind of a polishing aspect of the game, which will come at a later date once I get the core down. It's getting pretty close. Movement and everything, networking is doing really good, so we should get there pretty soon. Next question is, will there be an in-game map editor? I will definitely play around and see if we can get something like that going, because I know that'll be a big part. That'll play a big part in the game's longevity. How will in-game comms work? With Discord, I could easily see dead men talking. So my plan is to have a chat system where each team can hear each other, and obviously when you're out, it's gonna silence you. So I think that'll end up going the way people want it to. Next question is one that I get all the time. Will this game ever get console support? The answer is maybe. I'm going to try as hard as I can. Developing a game for a console is a whole other thing that I've never had any experience with, so I will definitely try as hard as I can to get it to console, but I can't say for certain that it'll make it. Next question's asking if there's going to be any in-game currency. No, there's not going to be any in-game currency, but there is going to be levels. Each rank is going to be going by division, just like in real life. You start at Division 5 and then you go all the way up to Pro. Each tier is going to have like some sub-tiers within them. So you'll unlock stuff as you go. Then he goes on to ask basically what kind of gear is going to show up in the game as far as real life gear.
5 seconds.
I plan to add everything that you can expect to see when you go to any paintball field. Most of it is just a matter of the company's giving me the green light. And so far we have a lot, but there's still a few that I need to secure. And I think we'll be able to do that in time as the game grows. The larger companies like GEI and Planet Eclipse, there's nothing that motivates them to want their products in a game that's as small as this one is right now. Granted that it is growing at a pretty fast rate currently, and we do have Dye, which is one of the main manufacturers in paintball. I'm sure all of the others will follow eventually. It's just a matter of time, but I will continue to reach out to them and do my best to get everyone in there. Next question asks if there's going to be a career mode. As I stated previously, no. Unfortunately, it's looking at this time like there won't be a career mode. I think that's
5 seconds.
one way that I'm trying to keep myself different from the Greg Hastings series is that this is going to be focused on being an esports style game, really competitive online shooter. And I think that just about does it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be dropping more update videos soon. There's a lot of moving parts going on behind the scenes. Hopefully I'll have something awesome to announce soon.